Number 1, if not first, the second time I'm including this one, really worth just looking at the trailer. We've got a turn-based RPG adventure here, a game called Bloomtown, A Different Story, which is basically a mix of the old Earthbound classic from all the way back and a little bit of Pokemon in just action. Here's the trailer, rather short one. This game is coming out early to mid 2024. Available to pre-purchase as of today for the price of $50. I mean, there's a couple of editions, but at number 2 we have the second most anticipated pixel art turn-based tactics open world RPG in the making, Chronicles 100 Heroes, which if you missed out on the update, the game is now on its way to every platform April 23rd next year. Well, accompany that, we got more footage just now, words from its developers that a game has made over 20 freaking goals, all of it, and it's just gone gold.
1人2人とかケチなこと言わずに国の1つ2つぐらい助けてみなさいよ。なんだかノアが頑張るなら私も頑張れるって思えるもの。我々軍人の最大の願いは働かないで済むことですから。
帝国を脅かす諸国連合の一角だ。小国といえど見過ごすことはできない。
このまま降参する。それも悪くない手だとは思いますよ。
抑えろメリサ。命を賭けの代金にするもんじゃない。
私の居場所をあんな連中に怪我させるもんか。お前は無理に変わらなくていい。ただお前らしくあればそれでいいさ。絶対にここを守る。みんなのためにも故郷のためにも。
Stolen minds and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again, ring of legend lighting his path.
Atlas just released more information on Unicorn Overlord just the same. This is a tactical RPG adventure they've been making since, which case you are new to, here's going to be introducing the game's story, world, a lot of combat and some of the characters' lores. Unicorn Overlord is coming out March 8, 2024. It's going to be coming to Xbox Series X, PlayStation consoles, and also the Nintendo Switch. This is a Japanese-style RPG and features a rather new blend of exploration and some turn-based combat.
Bonds and lead the liberation to glorious victory. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
Atlas and Vanillaware present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs.
Number 4, it's the remastered Suikoden 1 and 2, a couple of games in HD going by the duo Gate Ruin and the Dune and Unification Wars. These games are only teased by Konami a couple months ago and now set to be coming out in April 2024. The package has already been through a delay for further polish, and for those of you who are totally new to it, these games are from roughly 30 years ago each.
takes a toll in ways you can't imagine. One day you'll find out the same thing. Now get back to work.
At number 5, we've got over here the popular Sacrifier, a 90s inspired RPG from years ago that went on and got itself a delayed release recently. It's going to be coming out in 2024 instead of late 2023 and on Switch, PCs, and both generations of consoles as well. Here's a trailer. The game was supposed to be coming out in 2022 and this is how it looks in game.
There are things that the living cannot understand. Death is only the beginning of the final voyage. It's just not that time yet.
After a mission goes wrong, Federation Officer Claude is stranded on an undeveloped planet. There, he meets Reyna, who possesses mystical powers. Was it fate or mere coincidence?
Star Ocean, the second story arc, releases on, it has already released on the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation consoles at the same time yesterday. This new Star Ocean is a 2D, 3D, or rather HD 2D, one of the best Star Ocean games, period, specifically if you're a long-time fan of the series itself. Definitely better than the original in every way. The game is rated a 10 out of 10 on literally all critical websites. There is even a demo for you to try. The game is about $50 in price.
And skills can be performed with a single button. New combat features in this remake include stunning enemies with chain attacks. And having allies not in your current party unleash follow-up attacks, letting you map out strategic battles in your favor. As you search for a way home, an ancient prophecy will unfold and your destiny will be awakened. Save the planet. Time your button presses with action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage received.
Another big surprise recently is that Nintendo is remaking the Super Mario RPG, the beloved Legend of the Seven Stars, and it's going to be coming out, throwing it out on the hybrid console only later on in the year on November 17. This is a faithful reimagining of the original game that's actually made from the ground up, the whole thing. It combined with the turn-based combat of the original game with overhauled and diversified mechanics and visuals. Check it out, in case you have missed it.
After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again. But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy. Set off for adventure with Mario and friends.
World of Antara was announced almost last year through a Kickstarter, and ever since it's been one of the much awaited pixel art games right alongside games as big as Last Faith and Replaced. The difference though between these is that this one is a modern classic, it's said, highly interactive, non-linear open-world RPG that features an endlessly free-to-explore open-world progression system, a fast-paced combat too, and a very rich lore. Here's a new trailer. Now, sitting on Steam through a demo for a month now, number 9, we have beloved Rapture. This is a turn-based JRPG classic, actually a Kickstarter project from the publishers of The Dead State. This is a story-heavy game though, as opposed to the previous one, with themes and characters proven to be inspired by the Chrono Trigger in style, environments, original soundtracks, and even the pixel designs. This game is coming to PCs later this year. Once again available through a demo at number 10, we have Small Saga. Maybe the cutest thing you're gonna see today. It's about a bunch of rats, moles, and a squirrel, all trying to just survive all kinds of hazards on the bottom streets of London, right? That's the premise. The game is an action, turn-based pixel art style RPG with a very distinct look. The game is coming to PCs only November 16 this year. Coming from the same team who brought First Class Trouble, a great game, the party game, some of you might know. We've got here now a deck-building roguelike classic in which you'll play as one of 3 characters, a detective, magician, and a tracker that's supposed to dig up clues and find some artifacts or just story progressing clues. Anyway, I'm not going to be spoiling more than that. Here's a trailer. The game is coming to PC, Switch, and both generations of consoles sometime soon, we hear. Project Terra, on the other hand, still one of the most unrated top-down roguelike platformers on the horizon. It's available through a beta, or it was, I'm not even sure anymore, but definitely coming out next year. This game has been in development for years now. As you can see, it's a lot inspired by the Crosscode games with really good visuals, but with more freedom of choice. Here's a trailer. The game's a PC exclusive. Number 13, with just like $5,000 short of making all of his Kickstarter campaign goals, but already promising a December release on PCs and Switch. Maybe not happening, it's probably going to be coming out next year. In any case, we have an adventure-action hybrid set in a colorful world inspired by Legend of Zelda and Studio Ghibli stuff with the handcrafted pixel arts. Definitely inspired by retro classics, a game here called Klawa Child of the Forest. Here's a trailer in case you missed it. We're still waiting on that precise release date. Now, in case you missed out on the update, a global playtest for Anomaly Collapse was available up until a couple days ago, and it was wonderful in its alpha already. The game is now coming to PCs early to mid next year, and if you're new to it, it's a turn-based roguelite strategy in which you command furry warriors in a post-apocalyptic something time era. Here's the trailer. Available through early access and also a demo since July this year. At number 15, we have a RPG bullet hell hack and slasher going by the name Death Must Die. This game is a PC exclusive, coming out fully November 15 this year, and accompanying the good words and the praise it was given recently, we got a new trailer for you too. Hope you enjoyed this one.